Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives. Wealth is grabbed into the greedy, grubby hands of those who get fat on the toil and labor of good people. Corruption benefits, only temporarily, those who participate in it. Everyone else is a victim of the theft, the deceit, the dishonesty, and the lies that corruption feeds on. You need to know that a corrupt person is stealing from you. Corruption is filthy work and despicable acts of treachery done under the table and behind closed doors. Corruption is a disgusting shame. Corruption keeps a nation back from true development and from progress. Wise investors steer clear of a corrupt environment. They would rather put their resources into a place where the playing field of opportunity is equal for all and not bent towards feeding the financial lust of corrupt, lying, cheating, thieving politicians and government officials. How many wonderful development projects have been lost because the investors didn't want to do business in a swamp of evil? When those great projects go to another nation or to some other place, we all lose. Believe me when I tell you that corruption steals from you, it steals from all of us. Corruption plunders the nation's wealth. Corrupt people compromise on truth, equity, and fairness, choosing instead to feed off the short-term benefits of crookedness, exploitation, and financial perversion. Corruption is not just a personal matter, it's a culture. It's a way of life, not just for individual people, but for companies, communities, governments, and nations. Corrupt nations, hiding behind large companies, will seek to invest in other weak nations in order to take over the assets of the nation that they've invested into. They will provide financial loans to a nation for the much needed infrastructure, and they will do it with assets that they provide. They will sign contracts by lining the pockets of rotten government officials who participate in this kind of corruption and are then held hostage by their own deceit and greed. Corruption is nothing less than a form of theft and national robbery. A corrupt person steals from everyone in society.
Yeah, no sound, no sound. Me I get you guys. Thank you guys very much. Let me go on there, sir. Hold on, I'll fix some. Jesus. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear the conversation now? You don't know what I go on. Yeah, hear me now? Hold on, man. Me thing never push in. All right, let's get back to Mr. Crawford. Now hear me now? All right, thank you. Now hear me now? Talk to me in the comment section. All right, now hear me. All right. Everybody hear me. Guys, yes. Damian Crawford going to Parliament and put on some fire. And some of you guys never hear it, I want you guys to hear it today. So Damian Crawford went into Parliament and him spoke people. And the man, oftentimes on this platform, you hear and I say, me ask, where the rest of PNP them there? Where them there? Them not get paid if you come out, come talk. But if it's Andrew, Mark Golden and Dayton Campbell alone come out there, come talk. Where the rest of them there? But this brother here is a firebrand. And a long time I said, where is a brother there? The man come out, come talk people in a parliament and turn parliament upside down on fire and all type of thing. No, parliament is not the same. Parliament is not the same since this statement.
The JLP government came to office in 2016. No less than 8 ministers have been forced to resign or have been otherwise sanctioned for a range of serious breaches, and Jamaica continues to rank poorly on international corruption indices. The move in 2020 to take away the chairmanship of most parliamentary committees from the opposition has weakened that mechanism of holding government to account. The maneuvers to delay the tabling of reports from the Auditor General and the Integrity Commission remains a contentious matter, especially since the legal opinion on which this delay is purportedly based has been withheld from parliamentarians and the wider public. When the former speaker was forced to resign as a result of an Integrity Commission investigation, the move to replace her with the wife of the Prime Minister, so that the head of Parliament is now the spouse of the head of government, really does not sit well with the tradition that the Speaker must act independently of the government of the day. The Speaker is intended to be independent and must act independently of the government today. That is the tradition. That is the tradition.
So people, what's happened there, so is that Mark Golden put Suchman's wife in a check. The woman been going unchecked for the longest, acting like a them run Jamaica. Before I play Damian Crawford's speech for you guys, them couple that go like say them run Jamaica and them buy a piece of island with we night as them servant or them yes man or whatever. The woman been acting like say as she run Jamaica and she got along the most way. You see, when it comes to such man, him have charisma. You have to give it to him. Him know to go out there and get in the head of the people, them and talk some little thing and play. And then people, they will love that. But the woman a rock stone. You ever see that woman in the face? She don't have no name charisma. And she alone a drag down such man by herself. You understand me, people? So she a galang with her tough face self. And thinks that people are idiot. Mark Golden check such man's wife. And from them going to Parliament and drop the hot iron upon them it's not the same people. Jamaica is not the same. It's not the same. We see all type of people coming out like Ronnie Tweets. We see Ronnie Tweets come out, people. And Ronnie Tweets are burning fire. Ronnie Tweets are burning fire upon every, and him alone come out, people put things in the gleaner. Man who used to be all labor rights, I put up in the gleaner. I come out. I say, boy, Andrew, I'm a bro God no more. I'm a Andrew now. Man lose bro God status to Andrew. He might get licked left, right, and center. I tell Uno say in the Labour Right Party, if Uno want the Labour Right Party survive, get rid of such man. Straight up. Remember that. Or else it's going to be the PNP and a third party moving forward. I think 18 years are going to be the next time. Now the people them see why Uno out of power for so long because Uno a thief. Uno for the rich and for Uno self and a script everything. On a big level and a wicked level. You know, see it? And the youth, they want to trick with the clerks and all them things. The youth, they wake up and say, hey, after the clerks, then what? And them a youth, their tolerance level is very low. Them not call like a way, who no can fool. Them a youth, their tolerance level is very, very low. And them a youth who not play around. When the clerks tricks run out. Make Carlos tell Uno. Ever since Mark Golding come in a parliament, come drop the bomb on them. The man will come on the road and drop something like this.
Taking away the rights of the people of Portmore without proper consultations with them, followed by a referendum to let them make the decision whether or not they want to give up their city municipality status and their right to directly elect their mayor, a right given to them by the People's National Party. Jamaica has spoken, and the PNP has listened to the concerns of the people. We are offering solutions based on thorough research and consultation with our stakeholders. We will embark on this journey together with the people towards a future where opportunity for advancement is not a privilege, but a right for all. We commit to good governance for the people of Jamaica, not as some abstract concept, but as a living promise fulfilled to every citizen of our nation. We are on a fast track on the road to change, and we invite all Jamaicans along this exciting journey in a spirit of hope for a better and brighter future for all our people. And I would have ended, thank you, Madam Speaker, but I won't get that because I'm back in the parliament.
Yeah, man, enough man come out and beat such man for walk out of parliament. Him lose right there, son of people. The man lose the election for the man walk out of parliament. So you see all of that development, people. Such man can't win. You make the man come out a road, come do this because you control parliament. Your party is in power. You control everything. You have the majority. Or you go quinge up and walk out a parliament like that. Guys, a morning still, you know. It's still morning. Good morning, guys. How you guys doing? People, good morning, guys. So, like me I said before me go further, we as Jamaican people, because me I hear a lot of people attack, even the opposition attack, but me not hear them speech where them are forcefully I say, we can't go in a general election with no electoral office in a such man office. It cannot work, people. It cannot work. Just like when your wife come out of office, the electoral office must come out of your office. And what kind of boogie yaga nonsense don't sting this like we are done, so we are idiot. Eh? I know Jamaican people don't know who win the election. I mean, I tell you that. I'll know because while me listen to Damian Crawford's speech, I saw, we can hear Damian Crawford attack and we can hear the confusion going back and forth. I'll know. I mean, I talk about that is in Parliament. So you can imagine among us, the people, shop side, bar side, in our kitchen, in our restroom, in our yard. Can you imagine the conversation what we have as a people if Parliament still not get it together? Who win the election? Let me ask you a question, people. If it was not trying to create a confusion like this, would you move it in your office? May I talk about electoral office? If it was not trying to create a confusion, to mash up the people, them, remember, you know, Jamaican people not really come out, come vote, you know. Remember, the people are ready, not like Uno, things on our teeth and things in them vote don't matter. Them things in them vote don't count. So when such man take the office and put in them office, people, isn't that a deliberate move to mash up the people, them? Energy if you come out, come vote, the interest to vote. Look upon it good. The interest of the people. You cannot have no electoral office in no president. People no come here. Come here, believe right on my page. Facebook, me always tell you no. By the thousand, I mean no did a little up on YouTube. Yeah. But would you like Mark Golding to put the electoral office in him office? Would you like Mark Golding if he win, right? Can look like some script with them man, because the man can't win back, you know. Such man can't win back. And they might cause the JLP longer than 18 years. You know, see what I want. You know, I couldn't see what I want to. You see it. You know, see what I want to, you know. Well, I want to see what I want. Man. Yeah, man. I don't want. It might cause the JLP more than 18 years to recover. So if the JLP, you know, care about country and even a party, they would have get rid of a man who had turned them party in a certain way, him and a woman. Things said the party is about him and a woman. All my ear, Gillette. That's all my ear. Like, come on, man. Some people are Jesus Christ about you. All my ear are Gillette. All that don't touch Gillette.
Opposition leader can publicly emasculate Philip and Julian. They may not have people to speak up for them, but let me tell you this. Don't touch Juliet.
This brother the whole time, in my world for corruption, I go on the name as the Minister of Finance, I dole out money to empty building where nobody no inner, nobody no use. Yet all them office pile up in the Prime Minister office, electoral office, NEPA, NHT, people are all in office pile up in a such man office. And they have empty building, them claim say them a pay for. Nigel Clark had dole out money when couldn't pay the police and the teacher. Them claims them now no money for give nobody, but back and people in the back end, in the dark. The Minister of Finance had dole out money for empty building. What a wicked set of people. Them not say stay. Close up Promise Learning Center, the school for disabled kids with learning disability. Them shut it down, say them now no money. Then defund the school, shut it down. Them not pay for utilities. And Jesus Christ. Maintenance and utilities never even notify the school or the parents. Parents show up at school January morning, find out say things lack. The government has saw them treat the people of Jamaica. That's why I did the video yesterday about the clinics that their health centers that they are closing down in Jamaica. Are they defunding the health centers in Jamaica under style? Say them and open them in 4 months. Me just read to you one of them where a 2 year it take to open up back. Can you imagine the inconvenience it costs the people? And then the one they put up 2 blocks and some paint at $27 million in a St. Thomas. It costs Moran Point Health Center. And I know it no open. Come in and say, no, wait open. So these people are just parasite. upon the country. And like we said before, this is not a government. This is a criminal organization. This is how I think. This is my belief. This ain't no government. This is a criminal organization. This man is so coming to parliament and dance round because him no want the report to table because they gonna show him in a bad light. I take taxpayer money. Him as the finance minister. We claim saying no money for pay teacher, police and civil servant. Claim said this and that must take no raise. All taxi man they go can. Look here. And I take money, paper, empty building. But look here.
Opposition leader can publicly masquerade Philip and Julian. They may not have people to speak up for them, but let me tell you this. Don't touch Juliet.
The finance minister needs to be investigated, people. The finance minister seems as if in some up to him neck in some things that we don't know about. Because how you are the finance minister, you're supposed to go to some tapanari school, you're supposed to be some big brain guy, you're supposed to be smart guy. How come you dole out money to business where to building where nobody no in taxpayers' money? How can you do that? But you claim saying you have the money to give teacher, police, civil servant. As a Jamaican, me live to see the air traffic controller strike for the first time under Nigel Clark and Andrew. Air traffic controller strike for the first time under UNO. Immigration strike for the first time under UNO. NHT under UNO. NWC under UNO. Jamaica Information Server under UNO. So many people strike under UNO. Police march under UNO for the first time. Police have the government in a court under UNO for the first time. Teacher run out of the place like whoa for the first time. Garbage pile up everywhere for the first time. Contractors who work with the government have to come out in the paper, come embarrass the damn government. For the first time, we are here from Nutri products makers, so the government not paying them. For the first time, we are here about companies that make uniform, school uniform for youths, so the government not paying them and them a plan to quit. What an embarrassment. For the first time, we're here about funeral homes coming out, so government hold them over $100 million. For papa burial, what a disgrace. I want to spend the most. I mash up the place. And I come out here, and because this man here spend with money, I dash with money everywhere, pure corruption I go on in Jamaica, and this a finance minister. Him need to be investigated. Him need to be investigated too. Him not pile it too. Him can't get away. Him can't get away out upon floor and jump out like a cock chicken. But don't do what?
Opposition leader can publicly masquerade Philip and Julian. They may not have people to speak up for them, but let me tell you this. Don't touch Juliet.
This man is supposed to go to some big school. He's supposed to have sense. No, man. No, man, you see corruption. You see corruption, people. Do you see corruption? You see corruption, people. When Mr. Nigel Clark need to be investigated. Now that they spend up all of their money, know what? The Auditor General report come out, Jamaican people. Know what? They look at you to TV, Aki have to be accountable for it. Know what? What gonna happen now? Them boy will just walk off into the sunset. Them and a rich political friend when they give taxpayers money and nothing happen. You give man money for building what we know occupy and nothing must happen. Nigel Clark must walk on parliament floor and come talk about don't touch Juliet. You want to tell me say Nigel Clark must not be brought up. You want to tell me say Mr. Jamaica want loose place. I talk about we are got Haiti when we have the most crime. We need to watch ourselves. People, on the world's top 10, the top 10 list with the most homicides, country with the most homicides. Haiti, now make the top 10 in the people. Jamaica make number 1. In some article, it come number 2. One other article, Jamaica number 1. Do you understand me? Even up to 2022, you can look on articles. Jamaica number 1 when it comes to homicide rate. Do you understand what Carlos has said? And we have to take up a soldier, Kenega, Haiti. Jamaica have the most murder more than 80. Me said it on this platform already. I don't think so. The Rastaman son, a fool idiot. Now look at it. Let's do the maths about 80 before we go down to Crawford's speech and burn the fire in the parliament pan the king. Now, 80 have 11.6 million people. Jamaica have approximately 3 million people. When we do my first study about it, I find out say half, I think it last year before last, we did that video. That 80, the crime in 80, Jamaica committed half of the crime 80 committed for the year. Remember, we have approximately 3 million people. Haiti have 11.6 million people. So a country with 11.6 million people, no army, no police force, no government, everything loose, everything wild, according to the media, managed to keep down the crime rate that low till Jamaica committed half of Haiti's crime, murder rate. So let me tell you something now. Jamaica have 3 million people. What if Jamaica have 6 million people? Double that. Then we will be creating the same amount of crime like Haiti. If Jamaica was a country with 6 million people, our crime rate will be what? Just the amount like Haiti. Haiti have what? 11.6 million people. So what if Jamaica have 11.6 million people? What will be our crime rate? I'm telling you, Jamaica with approximately 3 million people commit half of Haiti crime. So if Jamaica population doubled to 6 million people, would have commit the whole of Haiti crime at 6 million. But Haiti have 11.6. So what would we do with a population of 11.6 million people as Jamaicans? Can you imagine our crime rate? So now, where's the problem? Who really need the problem around? Who really need the help around here? Maybe Haiti and all them need to come, rally around and see if they can help Jamaica, man. Haiti need to come help Jamaica based on what I'm reading. If people in different articles, Jamaica is place number 1 or 2 top country in the world for homicide, 1, 2. So based on what the US was saying, travel advisory and all that, them right. Come to look at another thing where we see sewage just spill out of the KPH since last year, non-stop. Me I see it in the news. Since last year, it has gone non-stop. Sewage, raw sewage have come out of manhole, all downtown, all the KPH. So, me could talk about KPH right there. Wouldn't you say the US is right when they talk about a travel advisory? We can't find toilet paper to give the US citizen. Plus, you hear say sewage just spill in a hospital now. You don't think the US is right when it comes to the travel advisory? You don't lie them, I tell. Where hospital healthcare bad, crime bad, but yet still such man I tell we say crime reduced since the last. Crime is at its lowest since in 25 years. People, such man want me know say crime is at its highest in 24 years. Let me tell you something. Me not there for 24 years. Almost. But me not there for 24 years. But me I tell you, when me used to remember when me come up, remember me not there for 24 years, 15 years ago when I come to Jamaica, me put it. 24 years ago, that's when you could have played domino and a Ludi outside anywhere in Jamaica and watch your head back. Remember, such man I tell we say 24 years ago, crime was higher than now. And that's what I try to say it, Say crime is at its lowest in 24 years, rather. So 24 years ago, crime was worse. So 24 years ago, my people, that's when we used to could have played domino a roadside, Ludi, Miss man in a shop and bar, a gamble all night. But such man I tell we say, something we look upon and know the facts and the truth. Say crime is at its lowest in 24 years. So basically we under siege and the man are going like say everything all right. We spend the most, I want to see not spend people still asleep on floor. Pay live people everywhere. Jamaica is on a free fall. We spend the most, but Jamaica is on a free fall. We have money, superpower of the Caribbean. You wonder why them a pump up everything so on the PR stunt after PR stunt. Not now go on, people. Jamaica is on a free fall. It's not an accident why everywhere I mess up, whether healthcare, the Minister of National Security, our education system, it does people, NHT, the banking system, people don't stop lose their money out of banks. And I know you don't hear the Minister of Finance come out on behalf of the Jamaican people, come assure them to keep their money inside of the bank. Do not hide it under your mattress because we're going to make sure so the banking system okay. Can't you see that every system in Jamaica is under attack? Well, the same man that were corrupt and crooked that come talk about say they want to implement needs, mess with our constitution, Such man should never put a hand on our constitution. Go pay your taxes. Go pay your taxes. Go fix up your taxes. You, illegal activity that. You should go deal with your taxes first. You are not qualified to touch the constitution, bro. As corrupt as you are. As a tax dodger as you are. How you are going to touch the constitution? That means, to me, you are going to tailor the constitution to fit snugly around criminals. I just want to know if this is a plan to tailor our constitution to fit snugly around criminal like a jacket. We Jamaican call jacket. Me want to know, man. Are these guys planning to tailor the constitution to fit snugly around criminals? I just want to know politicians in Jamaica are above the Jamaican law. You'll never see a police officer pull them over. So I just want to know, are you guys trying to tailor the constitution to fit snugly around the criminality? Jamaica have changed people. Them boy don't own Jamaica. Jamaica must change our grand picnic. We don't look handouts. No, me no diety to no side. Dash out no colors before no come on my page. Me no PNP, me no labor right. Anybody coming on the way for Jamaica, me I use my 2x4 and clear the way. Me dead serious. That's why on this platform I also ask Mark Golden to come out clear. We need clarity on your stance and the Samoa agreement, sir. Don't hide behind Andrew on this lick. Come out, Mark Golden. A Jamaica me I deal with. Me like where I deal with and you decide say you want decency in the country or anti-corruption platform, but we have some little things when we want you to come iron out, like the cashlessness and the needs and the Samoa agreement, where you can't call Mr. The woman them female police officer no more, but you can call the male police officer. That part them don't understand. So like them a come for the woman them womb. Me want Mark Golden to come out clear. Me asked in several videos now, me I said, where Mark Golden stand on the Samoa agreement? You have to come make yourself clear. Is he there for it or against it? But on this platform, I will no longer make no politician trick the people. I don't care how you feel good and you love them. You have to come out and answer to the people. Where does Mark Golden stand on the Samoa agreement? Do you agree with it? Like agreeing to take the troops to Haiti? How about the needs, Mark Golden? Do you agree on that? Cashless, where granny in the market I sell 2 bananas and the man down the bottom and sell coal. Then people don't care about no technology, brother. What about the youth them sell 2 guinea down on them roadside before them gate? They don't care about the man who have 2 crab hang up on a string a roadside. They don't care about no technology, brother. I just want to cash you go on. Me don't understand how now go on with more have to know where Mark Golden think about these things, people. As much as you don't love Mark Golden and want to see him take over Jamaica. I and I too want to see Mark Golden because anything better than what we have now. Honestly. But honestly, even though we want Mark Golden come in, you have to be transparent with it too. Because at the same way we do, we sit down and I make politicians walk over the years because we love them too much and we feel to them and we just fall in love with them. So don't say nothing, Carlos, man. No, man, no God, Carlos. Not on this platform. We need to know where them come from, where them stand. So that me say on this platform, I ask Mark Golden about for the 3rd time, will you stand on the Samoa agreement? Will you stand on needs? Will you stand on the cashless Jamaica, among other things? Right? Yeah, man. Yeah. Me listen speech, man, Carlin Barnes. Me listen speech, man. We want your clarity. Yeah, man. Like certain things you come out, like the Samoa agreement is signed now. They don't say the police, the policy changing of the police. Then they hear such man say, "Must change it." Hate speech law. So the hate speech law is gonna go right along with what's going on at the police force. You can't call the female police them female no more. You have to just mention to them as police officer. So what that is telling you now is tomorrow morning, if Sergeant White, Mr. White, decides they want dress up as a woman and come and work in the police force, there's nothing nobody in the force can say to him. And them said it's going to spread to other institutions, like in your schools. You probably can't call Miss Reed no more. You understand me? So if they're going to spread to other institutions, it's going to be in the school and the military and the government institution. there's going to be a blurred line between who a man or who a woman. And Europe is setting a standard that the problem in a like. I could agree if Jamaican people decide, say, boy, yeah, somebody I'm going to move forward. This is it. But the people decided, say, I them want to take money. Such man take money to sell we out. It's not Jamaica deciding. Some other people standard we're going to live by. And white people, you don't mess with your culture for money. Nobody change your culture for money. Culture change when the people say change. Nobody take money to change your culture. I'm asking how much money such man gets. Because the summer agreement is money. So this is where we don't want Mark Golding quiet again. Because the whole time we are carrying the whole country, and we are the opposition the whole time, Not Mark Golding and the PNP party. I want you guys know that. So when we talk about, we know what we're talking about. There's a lot of issue the PNP hide behind and don't come stand up on. I will beat Mark Golding time whole enough time on the platform, people. You understand what I go on? Yes, we want Mark Golding to go in and do things, but we're not going to just take another man way. We want to know issues, people. We can't be no dunce again and illiterate set of people. We want to know issues where man stand. Then people can really make them adjust themselves and make them decision and them choice who they want to vote for. You understand me? But no hide behind policy. Me just want to know. That's all. Because this summer agreement pop out, the PNP them upon it. New policy in a police force. Europe give me money to change with culture. So a lot of you right here, so we vote for such man, don't even know what go on. So in a school, you soon can't call Miss Robinson female teacher no more. Because they say it's going to spread to other institutions. So if a police or a teacher feel like dress, a man or a woman feel like, sure, tomorrow morning, me and a man, a woman make dress like tomorrow. I feel like me a woman tomorrow. Him can dress in a woman clothes and even go to the woman bathroom. And there's nothing you can say about him, discriminate or anything, and cuss him out, because that's where the hate speech law, where Andrew proposed, is going to come in to protect those people. Do you see how them work all together? Me understand how these things work, people. Remember, California, me thing there. And then them place them thing start, right? So if the police officer, the teacher, anybody who's a man, decides to dress like a different gender tomorrow morning and even use the female side, they can. And with the hate speech law in effect, total protection, next police officer can't cuss them, next teacher can't say them funny. You understand me, people? So this is where Andrew Onis has taken the country. So it is only right for Mark Golding to come out and tell us, would you have signed this, or you would stand up on your feet and not crawl on your hands? A lot of Caribbean leaders and African leaders bow. Not everybody stand for it. Them come in the form of a trade agreement, money, goodies, sugar, honey, techie. Do you understand me? It came in the form of a trade agreement. It make Jamaica economy better, man. Yeah, man, a trade agreement make you, and that is a trade there, because everybody sign up feet, the 71 countries sign up feet. I mean, out of this, there's gonna be time when we have to stand up our feet and not crawl on our hands as a people. All right? And as time change, you people have to change too. Because if your leader decides, say, they're going to stand up on them feet and not on them hands, are you guys willing for change? When the embargo starts, and the sanction, are you willing to farm, eat what they grow and grow what they eat, like a Michael Manley was warning us? When they start cut the travel, the visa, and take people travel document and all them things there to come down with sanction and stuff. Are you ready for this, black people? No. You guys are not ready for this. That's why you get rid of Michael Manley, because he make you hungry too much when it's not any fault of his. I see I got pull all them plug there. A married flower with all genie floor polish and pad and all them thing there. So the people also have to be strong. Because say a leader, say me, pop up tomorrow morning as the prime minister. Say Carlos is the prime minister tomorrow morning. I'm going to say, I'm not about to nobody thing, No summer agreement. Me no business with the same thing country one sign. Me no care. Anything or anything. I know them come with sanction and this and that and blackball. And if I go to my people, I would go to my people and say, guys, we need to farm. they might come to me with sanction, embargoes and stuff. Believe me, no matter how me come to the people, did they know say they don't want it? Because the people want it, they love them gut. People, we are not disciplined and ready for change. I'm telling the people, this transcend, this go beyond leaders, you know, and the leaders alone, the people, are only, you know. Look at Michael Manley. Where would I go under Michael Manley telling the people? I never him, you know. But we get rid of him because what? We're hungry. Normal human being behavior. Because these are the people sanction and embargo just because of that. That's the reaction they're expecting, that the people would rise up against the government who they're sanctioning and send embargo to, so the people can get rid of that government so they could get somebody else who is in their favor. So that's Siaga. So I want you guys to understand. So with every change on earth, it takes the people consciousness to grow. Make sense? Yeah, man. Yeah, but the people just look on it good. Look on it good, people. It thinks, all right. Say Mark, word speaking, say Mark Golding come in there. And Mark Golding say, him now bow. And then people say, make a sanction, no. And Mark Golding say, all right, guys, they might come with a sanction, make a feed yourself like a Michael Manley, that one about the thing, you know. Grow what you eat what you grow. As long as you can feed the population, you're good, you know. You can put up a fight, you know, because your food, your medicine also, you know, stay healthy also, you know. You know what the kind of food you consume. You control what you are consuming. You grow more healthy food, consume more healthy food. But when the food that come from out there, you know, so the enemy now bring food called weak now. So me I say, if Mark Golding come in and say, boy, I mean, make a stand up on my foot and I walk on my hand. And them I say, them I send sanction. Are you ready for this? Me just ask. Jamaica, are you ready? If they said no more, we not give no more visa. Or someone with a visa, like Jamaica lose all the visa and them sitting travel documents. We not ready for this? We can't come back a foreign, come have a nice foreign life because look, I'm come to Jamaica and this a government and make me lose my visa and me have my job up there, me have my house and me have me sitting on me. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for refusing what they put to you and run go to hills? Go live in an exile. Are you ready for that? To live off the grid? We're not ready yet, man. We're not ready yet, man. Black people are ready, you know. And now we are jungle people. And we are bush people. We are the original people. And more, we see more white people know about the animals more than we. White people know about the plant more than we. White people know if they live off the grid more than we. I want to see what I go on here. So I ask the black people again, are we ready for change? Now ask. Because someone will just talk. Are we ready for real change? Because one day, people, it might not be in my lifetime, but one day we have to go stand up. They say every tub of it turn up on their own body. One day we're going to have to stand up. You can't take people, even the weakest man, because he's going to tire of a man and push him around every minute. So I ask the people right so from yard and abroad, yard people, are we ready for change? Are you ready for go eat what you grow and grow what you eat? No for you can't have a plant, goddamn can no more. Are you ready for raise an own fowl and them come and fall? Kind of chicken and this now come from so them are embargo when them are shouting we because we stand up for the truth and we not swallow everything them bring come. Are we ready for this? They're ready, man. They're not ready, man. No, man, they're not ready. Let me say, black people talk. Black people are hungry, man, for 2 days, man. We are saying, man, make black people hungry for 2 days and see what happens, boy. We're not ready, man. We're not ready, man. So therefore, we have to reprogram our brain and our mind about the what ifs coming ahead of us. Our earth to the pan, you know. We don't see the earth a malfunction. We don't see the earth a change. We don't see different changes for the earth. See how Russia there say, Jesus black. But I know something when new to we. A Rasta household no grow up in it new to some other people. But anyway, Russia say, God black. No clear. May I read with somebody, I know, look here. May I read with somebody the other day about the new world order. And I say, you know what? It's not going to work out, you know. Because them I say, while man a plan got to wipe out, this order with them a plan, not going to work out. When they find country like Russia and China, you don't think they're not going to join the nonsense. So Russia come out, they come shift the narrative. about the gods. A black god. Yeah, Russia is defiant. But hold on there. On a different note, people. Me have brethren Maries with all the time and sister. And you know, oftentimes say, boy, Russia never invade, we and doing no wrong. This and that, we and Russia are friend. Must I tell us we're not a friend, people? We're not a friend. Everybody that try to come round as the son of a Rasta man. We things they want to loot because we are not the minority, you know, people. How can we be in the minority when Africa is the biggest continent on earth? There's so many countries. How can black people be the minority? Come here, man. Come here. How can we be the minority? Enough things have a reverse, you know. But hold on there. Then why no Russia let go them thing there? Why I know Russia have spit out them thing there? Why no? Why sit down on it all these decades? Why no Russia? Why no? Why no? Them see say Africans start kick out France and all type of people and US and all type of people from their country. So the only way to stay Africa, Mr. Russia, is to show them the documents where they hide from the same people them all these years and you know said did they? We don't trust people, you know, people. All of them want what we have. We're not idiots. No, all of them. So I tell black people, we can't be fools and we upon the battlefield. Open your eyes when I say we must hate people. And I say every man is equal under the sun. But every man must open them eye because we see everybody look out for them one another. But we not look out for one another and nobody not look out for we. Why the man waited all this time? Yeah, I hope they vault. You think they can't trick Rasta man, son? Can't trick me, man. That's why we not talk about you people. Because they cannot trick the son of a Rasta man. We know some them thing there from long time. That's why we get a fight so much. You understand me? So, anyway, Jaja, I don't know me reach down there, so a Damian speech, me come off his spit out. But anyway, we could see what I go on with Damian's speech, yeah, man. Them can't fool you again, people. What we say them can't do? Can't do. Man. Them a come out, come out with white Jesus, what? Jesus black. Right, then my father not tell me that long man. Some people say some sweet day with the blue eye Jesus on the wall. But anyway, they can't fool you again.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. COVID money, miss away, either you look rat you. Use the youth, the money, waste my bust a man to statue. Say be like a catch you, but they got in a figure you. Take the spit of money, got and say that is not you. One day the man above him up, him a got a bet. But it in the kitchen, some of my well like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you. It burn me 300% free. It burn me garbage pile up the day. It burn me. Give the teacher them raise. It burn me. I see corruption.
People, me could listen to Aguada now, yeah, man. Tell me if you can't hear me.
Before us, the most critiqued state of emergency by the government side. That is
Senator, I don't want to interrupt you.
Please don't.
But in the interest, no man, in the interest of fairness and honesty, what you are reading from is a policy paper. You need to read the Smith Commission report on the 76th state of emergency. That's what you are to read.
No, what you need to do is to WhatsApp your group and tell them what to read. That is what you need to do. You cannot tell me. So you won't tell them.
All I can do is tell the people.
I don't want nothing more, Mr. President, with due respect.
You read the Smith
You
Commission
cannot intervene.
when they were signing blank detention.
Listen,
blank detention.
I want to know from you, Mr.
President. Friend Babsy Grange.
Listen.
With blank detention form. That you for read.
Mr. President.
You don't even bother start because you walk on very sticky ground.
Yes, all right, I hear. What I want, Mr. President.
Once I got my $6,400, I was able to take my life.
If these numbers are untrue, if you're suggesting that a government, which this document is from the government, is willing to be untruthful in the number of guns found, is willing to be untruthful in the number of persons arrested and charged, then why should we feel that you are totally truthful on that side if you're suggesting that this document is not worthy of being read?
Fire!
Why is it that we should think so? But because I wasn't born in 1976, I will move forward to 2018, a period for which I was an adult. In 2018, Mr. President, January, Matthew was there.
Damian Crawford. Fire my fling.
2018.
Fire my fling.
The government put forward that there was a need for a state of emergency. Before that, Mr. President, in May 2010, in advance of the attempts to arrest Christopher Dodoscook, an extradition warrant, a state of emergency was declared by Prime Minister Goldie. Now let us not forget, with all the accusations about who is for and who is not for criminal activity, the greatest defense by a person suspected of criminal engagement was made by the government of the Jamaica Labour Party in 2007. They went as far as to hire lawyers and lobbyists on his behalf. None of them can claim that because the Prime Minister was a senior member of the Jamaica Labour Party, the leader of government business, and a member of the cabinet who made those decisions to defend what the United States referred to as one of the greatest violence producers in the Western world. You cannot compete nor compare with me. But in 2018, Prime Minister Andrew Holness declared a public state of emergency in St. James, attributed it to increase in crime and violence in the parish. The Prime Minister said that the level of criminal activities experienced in St. James is of such a nature that and so extensive in scale so as to engender public safety. He said in 2017, St. James recorded 335 murders, almost twice more than the parish with the second highest murder in the same period. It is being given to the public that the opposition has never supported the government in a state of emergency. Much to my anxiety and to many of us in debates, the opposition said, give the government the leeway to do what the government was elected to do. It was extended 2017, January 30th, with full support from the opposition. They received an extension 2018, January 30th. It was then again extended May 2nd, 2018, with full support of the opposition, another 3 months. It was then again extended July 27th, with another 3 months to November 1st. It was then again extended October 19th, with another extension to January 31st. And then it continued in 2019. We stopped in December. It come back in 2020 and 2021. Multiple extensions were granted. I'm not going to call a name, but I remember one senator who was going to be absent from that side called to ask someone from this side if they would be willing to give the vote on his behalf. And that was done, and that was granted. That was cooperation from us as the opposition. While we were extending St. James, in March 2018, there was also another state of emergency It says on Sunday, March 18, 2018, Prime Minister Holness declared state of public emergency in St. Catherine North Police Division, especially Spanish Town, Linstead, and Bagua. The basis of the declaration was a spike in murders in these areas. This was extended again in March 2018, extended again June 26, 2018, where the Prime Minister said, the next phase of our operation is not so much to go and detain the cornermen. The next phase of the operation is to use the space created and networks that we have uprooted to get to the mastermind and the kingpins. We are in different phases, and you will start to see the impact in months to come, stated the Prime Minister. Therefore, the opposition extended it again in September 2019, September 2018, and this time extended to January 2019.
Yeah.
Because the Prime Minister never said in decades to come. He never said in years to come. We figured that if we get the next 3 months, then the months to come should be clear to us what you were doing. We are right back in St. Catherine, seeking another state of emergency.
Yes.
Another state of emergency.
Yes.
I don't know which commission I must read for that one. In September 23rd, 2018, the government of Jamaica declared a state of emergency in central and downtown Kingston. It's about 3 or 4 gone already in 2018. The public must understand that they're seeking 7 parishes, 5 in full, to catch 300 people. 2.7 million people. 300 what kind of people? It's because I know that you are innocent until proven guilty. You have to capture him and then prove that he's a criminal. But once you have enough intelligence, I will support you go to capture him.
People, as Jamaican people, we need to start paying attention, you know. Do you know that most Jamaicans sit down and listen to these people? People didn't know that most of our Jamaican people do not really have time to sit down and listen to not like this. They don't even read people. Give them another election, a green shirt and some money roll up in it, or orange shirt and money roll up in it. That's all we know. You have to change.
What I don't support is that you punish an entire community to capture people who are no longer in the community, because all the other states of emergency did not achieve what you claim.
Nothing.
Achieve.
Not a thing.
All the other states of emergency did not achieve.
State of emergency.
So why can't I look at historical trends and outcomes and say to myself, as a academic, a statistician, a mathematician, a logical person, that if it never worked year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it now work year 6.
Give it to them.
Why can't I? No back at the class disruption. No back at the class disruption. I soon come to that. Central Kingston downtown, Market District including Denham Town, zones of special operation. There was in Denham Town 2018 a state of emergency and a zone of special operation at the same time, and we're right back there. Why do you think so nobody else have no sense? Why do you feel like I cannot recognize that you're asking for me to join in a game of political football to mask your general incompetence?
Whoa.
Why is it that nobody don't think that we see that? And I should feel ashamed when I'm not a part of this political football, not a part of the World Cup. Mr. President, let us look at what has happened in recent time. Let's talk about 70%. Had I known all this time, 2018, when we asked for the crime plan, Senator Donna Scott Matley, you'd have remembered. 2017. Yes. And in 2018, I was admonished by Senator Samuda that I never read the document. Having read the document, it had no tenet of what a plan should include. It had no objective, it had no nothing. The Prime Minister knows we have a crime plan because we have digitized the books at the polling station. That is evidence of the crime plan. That's like watching football now, Senator Sophia Fraser-Binns. I don't know if you're a fan, and say, yes, France have a method of play because they're kicking the ball. Kicking the ball is the least of what to design a method of play. But they said that we should go and read it. If we knew in 2018 that the World Cup was a crime plan, we wouldn't ask for it in 2019.
Yeah.
If we knew the World Cup was a crime plan, we wouldn't ask for it in 2020. We'd have just wait on the World Cup. But if the World Cup is the crime plan, it is going to be short-lived.
Yeah.
Place this under your tongue to boost your package whenever you want.
Disingenuous and untruthful communication.
True.
Let us look at some of the realities that we have historically when there is a World Cup. Let's look at some of it here.
Give it to them.
All right. The internet, they don't want me to tell you the one, so I don't go up on the phone. We have to prepare. We have to prepare. Let's go.
Give it to them.
Mr. President, in a clandestine and underhanded effort to gain the benefits of the World Cup, the government and the Prime Minister ignored all trends that crime was increasing since April of 2022. Since April of 2022. I want to go back to the Prime Minister's budget presentation. And in his budget presentation, the Prime Minister said in March, murder was down by 5%. You remember that? Now that we see this kind of political machinations, we have to wonder if numbers are being funged to make certain speeches sound good at certain times.
I don't lie.
But what happened in March, I said murder was down by 5%. Then, in April,
burn them.
Murder was up by 1.8%. This silver bullet of a state of emergency was not suggested in April when murder was up. If it's even one lie, they like to say. Then, in May, murder was up 6.5%.
Yep.
He says, no, hold the line. Wait for the World Cup. Because if we wait for the World Cup,
excuse me,
people are
Mr. President,
Thank
point
you,
of order.
to Google this. Thank you.
Mr. President, this is the third time, to my recollection, that the Speaker has imputed improper motives, not just to someone from the lower house, but to the Prime Minister of the country. And I think it is something that we need to put a stop to. It is improper. For example,
people, it's so that people are going to the Prime Minister of the country are Jesus. The Prime Minister of the country earn no respect. Tell him going to declare asset. Filing taxes to the country and preside over. Sign the code of conduct. Even at school, McDonald's, your job, you have to sign a code of conduct. There's a code that by which you conduct yourself at any job. So this man have to sign a code, so there's no code of conduct, not expect no conduct coming from a code. Not declaring an asset, we can respect some man, expect to get boy a man that talk about best baby father and all type of damn thing and his voice sound sexy. Man, move up. This Prime Minister deserve. Look here, man.
he has said it's 35.5 of your standing orders, Senator Scott Motley. It's stated there. So, Mr. President, he has stated, one, that the Prime Minister has indicated that the World Cup is a part of the crime plan. He has not stated that. He has also implied that the numbers have been fudged by the Prime Minister, and more than anything else, that one.
I don't lie.
He has to be made to withdraw that twice.
People, if you're going to the Glen and look on all these people are right up against the Prime Minister, the problem, the main issue them have is trust. Nobody trusts this man. And this platform is saying, I believe a letter or a number coming from them. So I wouldn't believe, say, who trusts this man? Such man cannot be trusted. Show me the 100-day promise first, and then we can have the, at least look on you with a different eye. Move up.
He has said the numbers have been fudged by the Prime Minister of this country.
I agree.
And that they're questionable.
Questionable.
So, Mr. Chairman, Mr. President, sorry, 30.
Hold on there. We know in a parliament, people. Do you believe the number have been fudged by the Prime Minister? Comment section, tell me the truth. We know in a parliament, so me ask a question here, sir. You don't trust the Prime Minister that you don't believe the number? You don't believe that the number have been fudged by the Prime Minister? Do you believe that the Prime Minister mess up the number and give you some fake number then? You don't believe the number have been fudged by the Prime Minister? Comment section. Because they believe everybody are idiot, you know. And I come pretty up things in a parliament because the camera and everything is on. They know the world. So when this brother, that's what I say, it pissed me off for them, brother. I mean, I see them come out on the campaign trail. Where them did they? With them firebrand argument long time. When they come out, man.
5 of the standing orders.
All right, Mr. President, have you ruled? Thank you.
Senator Crawford.
Yes, sir.
Well,
Go ahead, sir. Oh, thanks.
but let's give me a second.
Congratulations. You are eligible for the
Senator Crawford.
Yes, sir.
My straight question to you is the use of the word.
Yeah.
Have you accepted it?
Use
That
of
you
what
had
word,
used
sir?
They want
the word that has been pronounced by Senator Campbell. The words that were used.
The senator suggests
the-
that I was impugning motive on the Prime Minister to say that the World Cup was a crime plan.
No, the word.
The second one is more.
That, again, sir, I said if you are suggesting that the document that I read from the government was not satisfactory and sufficient and should therefore be relied upon the commission, should we also question those numbers?
No,
I would
Mr.
never claim that.
No, Mr.
I don't
President.
think that they... All right, sir. Until it can be provided, can I continue, sir?
No, Mr. President. No. Okay. That was the first time he said it. He said
people have a liar organization. Me say people, this is no government people. It's a criminal organization. You hear me now, man? Liar party. Remember such man, woman, come out, come say. When Mark Golden said the documents about them for table, to be tabled, them come out and say the documents are there for table, you know. They must say the documents are there for table. The whole time the woman send back the document to the AG to backside to make Mark look like a lie tell. That means no document are there, and then your chunk come out, come second it. So no document are there for table. We don't get the document. Them have the document, you know. It's like me have the document for table. Mark Golden say, Carlos, table the document. We are sitting on the document for. Me send back the document, go give the AG and that style. So in reality, me not have the document. Me want to lie to the people and say, me not have the document in reality. But me had it. Send it back to the AG to make Mark Golden look like a big liar. But AG wasn't having it. Then bust them out, people, and expose them. So right now, it's a big disgrace going on. Right now, such man and a wife have egg pan them face. It's just a big disgrace. Putting a wife as a speaker of the house in office, God no like ugly. You can't treat poor people a certain way and expect to get way. It is easier for the camel to go through the eye of the eagle than a rich man to enter Zion.
just a minute ago as well.
Yeah, man, get the answer and we talk.
Yes.
And
that is what is being requested. And in
Thank
that,
you.
that situation.
And when we get there,
all right,
we will see the fortune.
Yeah.
That is happening. Mr. President.
Mr. President, the time being 1:20, I ask that the Senate be allowed to sit beyond 1:30 to complete the business of the day.
questions at the time being 1:20 that the Senate be allowed to sit beyond 1:30 to complete the business of the day. Those in favor? Those against? The ayes have it.
Sir, I'll just quote some statistics for which many Jamaicans are aware of the impact of a World Cup on crime statistics. In 2018, Mr. President, the World Cup was June 10th to July 15th, 105 murders and 90 shootings. This was 52 murders less than the equal year and equal period 2017, June 10 to June 15. And also, sir, this was 66 shootings less
Fire.
than June 10 to June 15. So in the period...
People have to understand that Damian Crawford is a statistician, you know. He's a mathematician. So you always see him go down the figures and stuff. You Nigel Clark are going like saying Bright always come out with graphs and all them nonsense. And they might give away money for empty building. If you go, Mr. Nigel Clark must come on an investigation for money, man.
And you can write it down so you can check it. Not even one, but I soon come to that. So I think Matthew want to check it, so I'll repeat. The impact of World Cup and crime. World Cup 2018, between the periods June 10th and June 15th, Jamaica had 52 less murders than equal year in 2017. They also had 66 less shootings than equal year. World Cup 2014, June 10 to June 15, Jamaica had 87 murders compared to 116 2013 same period. If I should do a quick mathematics, that is going to be 2107. That's about 30 less murders in that period. So to come in front of us to claim that there is some trend that exists in 1 week.
Wow.
Senator Bunting, as an engineer, could you take a trend from 1 week of activity? And they ignore what happened in Augustown that went 1 year without a murder. And they have not proposed a replication of Augustown, but are proposing an extension of 1 week. And they never had zero like Augustown. When it failed in Augustown, Augustown lambasted the government for their disinterest in what they employed. In fact, the government have often claimed that the peace management initiative is of no real moment. I've heard the Minister of Security say, we spend so much money on community intervention, and yet crime is still up.
Hey.
If I should carry his...
Fire.
We have done it already.
Oh. You're sure, President?
Ah.
The speaker's time having expired, he'll be granted a few minutes to complete his presentation.
What is it? What's the question?
The speaker's time having expired, can he be granted sufficient time to complete his presentation?
Members should have heard the question. Those in favor?
Ada.
Members should have heard the question. Those in favor?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. So we come back, Mr. President, to set in the foundation of my assumption of political gamesmanship being played at this particular point in time. The improper accusations are being made of the opposition as we were unaware that the game was declared. So we were not participating in the gamesmanship. But since March of 2020, there has been a sustained increase in murders in this country, and the silver bullet of the state of emergency was not proposed until World Cup.
You hear that?
To gain the benefits of World Cup.
They don't want crime done.
So convenient, let me tell you. April, murders was up 1.8%. If state of emergency was so great, it should have been called in April. However, another 130 Jamaicans died by May. By May, it was up 6.5%. Nobody said, let's put in a state of emergency. No chief technical director, no commissioner, no, me not go. Because I'm a part of one of them organizations, then they will fees pay. And I accept that we have a difference in opinion. If the PSOJ and the JMEA and the Craft Market and the Egg Farmers Association and the Goat Farmers Association, if they have a different opinion than mine, fine. And if they want to express it, I accept that expression. But do not feel that I don't have a right to my own opinion as well. I have a right to my own opinion. So when I hear Senator Rodriguez going to say, how dare you go against the police and you don't know as much as the police? 90% of the Jamaican people said they had no confidence in the commissioner. Why can't I be one of that 90%? So what I'm saying is that you move again, that in June it was up 1%. In July it was up 1%. In August it was up 4%. In September it was up 8%.
Jaja.
Nobody called a state of emergency to
Hear
save
it.
at least one life.
Criminals.
Nobody said, oh, let us do it and risk it not showing up. Let us do it when the World Cup is on so that we can claim 70% in 1 week. What happened in August, in September? You know, I'm glad you laugh because I have a quote for you. I have a nice quote for you. The commissioner said that in September, there were 18 double murders and 1 triple murder. Why wasn't it called if it was so great? I see Senator Golding of good pedigree, Bruce Golding, is in agreement, looking over with great agreement on me. Yes, attentively, and I enjoy it. I like that. Not disrupting me like some other senators over there. The commissioner said, and I quote, in the month of September alone, there were 19 incidents of multiple murders, 18 double murders, a triple murder, amounting to 39 victims. The commissioner said that. Nobody mentioned in September, the whole October done. And it never come in till right before World Cup. When it is coming back down, the police is saying that the trends were suggesting it's coming back down. But make a look again. In October, it was up another 7%. And it's not until, I think, what, the 15th of November? The silver bullet is being commissioned. Why the senators never write something in April? Why the groups? What they name the craft? Me and my friend. I write the craft policy. Why craft vendors never say in September we are demanding of the government? Why they never did that? I don't have a problem with the PSOJ because the PSOJ have a right to their opinion. But I'm saying to the PSOJ, I invite you to take a trip with me and go down to St. James and recognize that most police stations don't have a working police car.
And a lie, man. Pay style of style me. Pay, bro.
Soon court, man. Just wait, no, man. Be careful. Don't show up yourself. Wait. You will have your time.
Thief the damn money.
You will have your time.
And tell lie. We spend the most.
But you can come with me and then hold on. All right. I've been instructed. Make a look. I did some research. But all I said was that I invite the members of these groups, PSOJ, JMEA, craft vendors, to come and make do a tour, and we will see the cars. And if we see the car, we say, oh, I stand corrected, I see the cars. So what's wrong with the invitation to do a tour? You asked earlier, did you meet? Didn't they ask earlier, did you meet with John Brown, Mary Jane, and Chantal? So now we say, let's meet on a site.
On a point of order, Mr. President.
Yeah.
Point of order.
Yeah.
Okay. The member is misleading the Senate.
1 minute. 1 minute. Senator Crawford.
They can't take the heat.
Mr. President, the member of the Senate has misled his colleagues and extension, and by extension, the entire chamber and the country, and that comment must be withdrawn. The police stations in St. James have working vehicles. That is impatient of debate. He must withdraw the comment, or it must be
They don't have vehicle put them that and mandible. Mandible are not neither. Lie.
Mr. President. And I'm on my feet, so you must sit when I'm on my feet.
No, but
yeah.
In fairness, he had sat down, you know.
Yes.
So what he's saying?
Yeah. Whatever you are going, some would get up and say Damian must sit down when him stand up. So dog pa father said, in fairness, you were sitting down when he was standing up. So you just stand up and Damian must sit down like a little. When you see the deliberate then go on, people. Me say, even though such man wife knows that she in a court for land issue, she get tractor gun dig down land with farm produce pan in a time when Jamaica people are dead for hungry. Such man wife, I get tractor go mash up the woman farm, not a land issue already. Knowing goddamn well she in a court about other land already. You saw them Hagaragan people? Make we continue to listen to them people.
Is that what you're saying is not correct?
So
But
therefore, you're
No,
saying that I'm saying is lying.
no, but I never said that. But if you listen to me, then
Oh,
what I'm saying, what he has said is not really a point of order.
Right.
He has given what he considers to be correct information.
Correct.
But your information, he says, is not correct. You are saying it is correct. So continue and then
Yes.
he can correct.
No, sir. I'm not only saying my information is correct. I'm saying his information is incorrect as well. Because Maroon Town don't have a working vehicle currently.
Talk to them.
St. James, Maroon Town.
Slap them.
That's him getting the information. Spring Mountain, Montego Hill,
Mobile.
and Coral Gardens have one.
Jesus.
Sometimes not working.
Liberate no one hear that, you know. People, what they want to hear, put in a paper. We are the financial superpower of the Caribbean. We spend the most. Nobody ever done it like us when we are suffer. Crime is at its lowest in 24 years when blood had spread in the place. I want wicked set of people this have we ever seen.
Right, Mr. President, I'm going to now say that many entities in St. James don't have sufficient vehicle for them to execute their, because I don't want it to be semantics. Okay, so I'm now saying that because sufficient is as important. So yes, that. Okay, all right. So I accept. I invite the PSOJ, the JMEA, the craft vendors to come and see that sufficient vehicles are not within the spaces.
Analyze.
Therefore, all that needs to be done is not being done.
True.
Listen up, y'all. I've got something.
I come back to the businessman. I come back to the businessman. I give a mason more block, more steel, more sand, more gravel, more cement in make less house. And I shouldn't question why making less house.
Talk.
The things the GLP is trumpeting to be applauded for, they should be ashamed of that all we spend more money and you getting less outcomes.
Woo! Me have to laugh, people. Me say, Damian Crawford, you need to come out more. Poor people want to hear you. You have the fire, people want to hear you, brother. You got it. Come out, come touch it on their face.
No, stop.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Covid money, me say we eat the your little rat you. Use the youth, them money, waste and bust a man to statue. Say we like a catch you, but we got in a figure you. Take the spit of money, God and say that is not you. One day the man above him, him a got a bet too much. It in the kitchen, some a fly well like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you. It burn me, 300% free. It burn me, garbage pile up the day. It burn me, give the teacher them raise. It burn me, I see corruption please. It burn me, mash down the people them house. It burn me, every day appear arms out.
You're getting less outcomes.
Less.
With much less money.
Thief.
Senator Bunting,
Thief
as
them.
Minister of Security, perform better than every single year. Every single year. And no state of emergency. We come again. Come again. Where was I again? They need an operation truck, etc. I will go further to show the lack of commitment which cannot be questioned. There was a position stated in 2017, I think November 2017. That position was the Office of National Security Advisor. Senator Brown, you remember the Office of National Security Advisor? the current commissioner was brought in to take up that. It says, the Prime Minister said, consistent with international best practices in other jurisdictions such as UK, Canada, US, India, Australia, and in the pursuance of a strategic national security management, a national security advisor is the principal technical advisor to the government. Who is that person? Since the commissioner left that post and became the commissioner, why we don't want to be consistent with UK, Canada, US, India, Australia, and all these other places? Who is that person now?
Bust him out. Lord.
All is being done. The chief advisor to the government, the prime minister, and is missing. Is no longer in position. Is that a lie? We're going to show lack of commitment. CMAC. You know about CMAC? It is the crime monitoring, what is CMAC again? Oversight Committee. The chairman of CMAC, Senator Bunting, you need to hear this. The chairman of CMAC, I want some water. Then can't deny this. This is a quote. He says, the PMP has remained committed to CMAC since its inception. I quote, unquote. Distant. Like distant. A member of the PSOJ and the JMA and all of those days that exist. He then goes further to say, and I quote, the Minister of National Security over the last 6 months had essentially taken a policy position not to take part in the proceedings, but that has now been changed. Commitment. When you make a policy decision not to partake in the crime management oversight committee and then come to say you're asking for us to agree when you make yourself upset.
Jaja.
We now look into these things. Aren't we seeing what's happening? When they say, who is going to talk for the rights of the people who are murdered? I don't understand that question because with all the states of emergency, more people have been murdered almost every single year. So when you come and then change in the circumference of reference, Senator Fraser Benz, you have 2 sons. I heard you had to remind some people before I came today that you have 2 sons. Imagine when they pass to Kingston College, they're going to carry home them book. When they pass to Kingston College, they're going to come now and say that, you know, I fail maths, but I pass indices. Is that sufficient? And when they say, what do you mean you fail maths? They say, well, in the part that I study, I pass it. That's why the government is coming to the country. The government is saying we fail in the total of the nation, but the part that I study, we pass it in St. James. When Manchester is under siege, when St. Mary is under siege, when Portland now is getting 200% more than it used to get. The total number. And the government wants us to accept that there are neighborhood watch, that in the neighborhood it is all right. Not even the commissioner can come and say that in a part of Jamaica, I'm doing okay, ignore the other parts. And we must accept and move forward. But I'm speaking also for the police officers. What about their rights? Who have been treated as not just servants, but almost slaves. We don't forget the food that they used to get, the soldiers and the police. With millions of dollars being spent on porta potty. Why these things will not remain in the country? That millions of dollars was spent on the rental of porta potty. For
people, remember yesterday me do a video, I tell you all these things, you know. That them have man who these porta potty, who they rent the porta potty from, who they rent the tent from, the gas, the food. Hustle them and hustle. Zozo people, a money making machine. It's not about fighting crime, people. Come on now.
An activity that they expected to last for years and should have buy the porta potty.
Hey.
We need to find out who rented those porta potties. We
See
got
that?
to come further again. They promised the police SOE pay and Zozo pay. To this day, none of them have gotten SOE pay and Zozo pay. Them tell me if you come today to talk against that.
Wow.
They're right.
Fire.
Talk about that. Because what happens, Senator Brown, is that them get 10 hours per week for overtime pay when some of them are being asked to work 30 hours more.
Wow.
Because with all the state of emergency, no additional resources or not sufficient additional resources are being sent to man these states of emergency. Knowing that the state of emergency is the intent of the government, it has not been a part of the discussions for the pay of the police moving forward. The Minister of Finance ignored that part of the crime plan and have not put in that conversation. That with what we expect of you, your pay should be different and increase. Why should we not speak to the police officer? Mr. President, I call upon the groups asking for the extension of the state of emergency to do a study on the degree retention in the security force. My information is less than 10% of people who go in with a degree stay in that police force because they're feeling that they're being abused by the requests and requirements that are being made of them. You're doing everything for the police force and you're not doing that. The Prime Minister was blatant in saying one young man, 15-year-old, was found with a gun. And he's going to make sure, or not he, coming on, may have to be careful. They want to make sure that he's an example to all the other 15-year-olds. You think so locking up a 15-year-old for 15 years is a better example than making sure them have food when them go to school? Because right now the schools are saying them cannot feed the children. We have more people in Jamaica who are in the pool for gangs than the pool for the police force. Because within our education system, 28% of them is getting what the police force require. So every time 100,000 people do that, only 28,000 can go to the force. The other 72,000 is more for the gang. What have they done to change that? The Minister of Education go on the radio to say she knew it was insufficient, but them have to go and make it work. And you're going to tell me that you have done sufficient? You don't listen to the radio, so you don't know. You listen to every station? Oh, you want to talk about that? She also said, no, but she don't listen to every station, so I don't know. She also said, because you're busy, you're in charge of the whole foreign affairs. You were in charge of foreign affairs. I couldn't expect that you listen to local radio all the time. You have to listen to foreign radio. She also said, this is the example of disingenuous communication. No, man, may I talk today?
Talk.
Disingenuous communication in an effort to mislead the country. The Minister of Education stated that she gave a big number. Is it true most Jamaicans never see these big numbers before? It's so enough. She said that she gave 8.8 million for the 4 months for 907 children. A person who don't know the value of money said, what? I see on the internet them start to say the principal is a thief. I see them saying that there needs to be an investigation. Simple mathematics for 8.8 million for 907 children for 70 days is $121. $121 a day per meal.
You sure you don't have discount?
Well, 1 million, let me get him. 1 million. 1 million. So instead of saying that it is true that 121 cannot purchase a meal, she went further to say that it is not to make a profit. How can 121 make a profit? A regular small food is $250. If they were making 102% profit, everybody would have sell small food. It can't buy nothing. And we wonder why in our non-traditional schools, there is a recruitment pool of persons not showing up for school. And you say you've done everything. We don't see sufficient evidence that you are doing anything to make we don't need a state of emergency 2027. We don't see no evidence that you're doing anything to make we don't need a state of emergency 2030. And so when you come and ask for 30 days, how many 30 days? 46 this time? How many 46 days? We can't support this one. We have supported many. We have bite with tongue. We have class with hands. We have closed with eyes. We have felt the pain of all the young men that have been scraped up. Most recently, 300 and odd was scraped up. The leader of the opposition spoke to it. The vast majority could not have been charged. Right now in St. James, I think is one in detention. Don't worry yourself. I'm the backup. You see when time Gabby, yeah, me the backup. Yes, I'm the backup. I'm talking for Gabby today. Yes. Put me in, coach. Put me in. Yeah, man, listen, man. I win and never lose, so therefore, no matter what, Tivoli Garden next, I'm down there. Put me in, coach. Defending the people. I am defending that person who wants to keep a party this Christmas. Who haven't been able to earn nothing throughout the whole period that you had locked down this country and locked down St. James. I want to say that the person who want to look for him auntie shouldn't need a letter. And he's not a criminal. I want to say that without adequate lockups, you shouldn't carry the regular man and go lock him up with the worst of criminals for 2, 3, or 4 days.
Start. Yes.
And when we remember Mario Dean, I tell you, we don't like we don't remember history. He went in for a split and he came out dead. The people who are jumping up are unlikely to suffer this indignity.
Jaja.
That indignity. And all I'm saying, please accept that it is possible that outside of political gamesmanship, because there's no political gain. What stupid analysis is that we are seeking political gain by not voting for it when everything is going against us politically by not voting for it? If there's any evidence of conscience, it is now. It is now. The funders and possible funders have said, no, do what we say. We propose. The people in many communities I say we want more police, we don't understand, are they going to move? And we're saying that there is a court ruling, a constitution, and a reality that we still feel that this is not necessary. So to claim that we should be ashamed, that's why I make sure I come today and I send it a bunch. Come in the car. But me want everybody know I'm not ashamed. I was, but I would have convinced him to don't vote as I don't bother. I don't want a person to feel. I sat the last time and take that lambasting from the president about if we are elected. I'm appointed to do a job and I took an oath on that. Yes. And I'm standing up for those who are of the feeling that more should be done for the cameras, the Jamaica Eye. That should be in the letter. The Jamaica Eye, not even government buildings don't have Jamaica Eye.
Jaja.
More should be done for the body-worn cameras. More should be done for the anti-gang legislation. The most recent that we all forget is out by the land that was being sold, accused to be now in Portmore, in Clifton. It was said in this house
Bernard Lodge,
that it was a gang that they say was associated or supportive of the People's National Party. To this point, is one person get arrested. Why the anti-gang not keen to make this person then now get in the rest of the gang?
Hey.
From the Prime Minister's constituency. No. More need to be done with education. More need to be done with spending on the less fortunate. More need to be done with community policing
Yep.
and PART program. More need to be done with the violence interruption and the engagement of things like the TMI, the PMI. More needs to be done with intervening in the communities. More need to be done in finding the 200 car that was supposed to come for the police, and it still don't come. The letter should have said that.
Wow. Be a thief, you know?
And you're telling me you're doing all that you can. Mr. President, I say again, having given multiple yes, that today is a definite no.
Jaja people. That was Damian Crawford, man. And all I can say on a speech with Damian Crawford is a power punch. Only if you come out more. That brother, yeah. No normal brother. May I tell you, and a walk over and a push over. All we are saying in the comment section, the whole way I say, people, me say that's no color. A country we are dealing with now. That's the people. Just like your producer Wayne said this morning. He said vote for Andrew Honest. Producer Wayne Global TV. I supported Andrew Honest movement. I vote for him, but me support him and use me to go speech, build him up and beat down the rest. Go speech, people. Seriously, from California. Many of we support the man because him come out and I say the thing, people. But when you look, the brother turn 180 pound with people cannot support this. So it's no more about man and party. I love the man so much and the party so much. I'm a country people.
Can't for me again. You can't for me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't for me again. Can't for me again. You can't for me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't for me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. COVID money, miss away, eat the yellow rat you. Use the youth, the money, waste for most of the statue. Say we like a catch you, but we got in a figure you. Take the script of money, girl, and say that is not you. One day the man above end up, him a got up. Too much eating at the kitchen, some a fly by like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you. It burn me. 300% praise. It burn me. Garbage pile up the day. It burn me. Give the teacher the raise. It burn me. I see corruption please.
Hey, this is for the one them way. Oftentimes when I come on the platform, yeah. I talk about the people who are deep in a labor right. Come here enough of them on my page, you know. I mean, no, I'm not sign up for this. Tens of thousands are on up on Facebook because that's where I started. And Facebook is a bigger platform. So I know, so I'm over the part Facebook. Big up Facebook. Big up Jamaica. No fun to watch me from Jamaica. Big up on yourself a yard. When I get the message. Now, oftentimes the labor at them come on my page and things say me a PNP or me a labor right. People, me too old for a tech side with no man and party. I'm a grand picnic, me a script for now. I'm a great grand picnic when I'm born yet. So I could hear what such man I say. And all the talking. So when you hear people talk, listen what your own boss say. This after the labor at them, you know, we have in them feeling when we compare, we have used the 2x4 and a beat on a boss and that bun on a hat on a ball. Aye! Listen this.
So when you come to with that bullshit, you elect a prime minister, and is a prime minister run the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for the actions.
Yeah, hear guys? Can you hear?
Stop making excuses. Otherwise, we're going to elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want hold the people you elect accountable. Stop making excuses for them. You're right.
So basically, with Andrew Honest, yeah, hear them say she hear. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, man. Listen.
Hold the people you elect accountable.
It's a long time for them to do it now.
I don't want to come to with that bullshit, you know. You elect a prime minister, and it's a prime minister run the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for action. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, we'll let the people who really run the country. And I don't want to hold the people you elect accountable. And stop making excuses for them. You need a labor right.
Guys,
Don't come. This will add another layer of protection of the to ensure that only members of will start the legislative process to fix the date for general elections in Jamaica. This will bring greater certainty to the political process. And by the way, the date will be a date of the budget before. So no government to come with false promises, fruit, take your hand, fruit, and trick you into voting for them. The first 100 days of
so that is just the first 100 days of such man. You must say no support, nobody not come win and throw, poison pan and blah blah blah. I know it not coming people. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this. What would I like to see? You see, nothing is perfect and nobody not perfect. In every organization and group, you have people who butt head and have different in agreement but Jamaica is at a real serious moment right now in time. And they need all hands on deck. You need I and I to put away I and I political differences and just look good at your grand picnic and see if the country go the right way. You understand me? And make any choice you make politically for your youth. Not because of color, man, or party. Not because of your feelings or your grandmother, your grandfather was voting for them from when long. You understand me? People just look on a good man. That's what I say, this a picture man. That's why I say me have a 2x4 and I see somebody put in the comment section say if Mark Golding come in and him think say him go come run some slide pan like a such man, he make a sad mistake. The same 2x4 where like such man they can lick him to and lick him even harder. Let me put it up there. See there? See there? Jaro 36, Jaro 306, Jaro 306. Put it up there. If Mark don't produce, he will feel the 2x4 as well. I want you guys to have that in your mind. Lord Carlos, I'm first term. Give him a chance, no man. Cho God, man. How you dance so bad, man? Oh, God, Carlos, man. Cho make him, man. Lord, he does depend him, man. So, people, me get that from PNP also. When me talk about Mark Golding on my page. You understand me? Labor right the same thing. People for Carlos, it's not about party. No man never give me $1, a dime, or a t-shirt. This is about my grandkids, people. Don't send me nothing. Me name roast spud. Roast yam, roast banana, roast dumpling. Me can't go back to them life, the people. Me just tell already so me can use machete and cut here like a lawnmower. Me can't go back to them care wood for me head and care water. Me no rough life. But we just want a better life for my great grandkids. Not true. So them not have to come suffer the same life. More of you know, say when them grew up and they want to go beach and can't go beach and wall off by some other people. But just want to know, say by them reach certain age, some other people from other countries that have no police out there, like in Fiji. And I take with them people, some other people go arrest them up. People, we just want the country back. We just want a place where politicians are held accountable. None of them got jail, people. None of these guys got jail for them doing it. See Nigel Clark there. See Nigel Clark there. Tell me say jail now knock on him. Tell me say Nigel Clark jail now knock on the finance minister door. Eh? Some people look at Nigel Clark like he's an innocent man. I look at glasses, I look at a baby, look at virgin face, like a L7. He's not innocent people. He's all in with them. I read for you the other day. Nigel Clark, Miss Honest, Andrew Honest and them business partner, they are all in on foundation together and all them type of thing there. Go back and read the Integrity Commission report when the Prime Minister doing craziness in corruption at the Ministry of Education. Go back and read that file, people. You understand what's going on in there. You see the Minister of Finance name put a nice wrap up in a nice package in there. Then you also see in that video, I did a video on that. It's on this platform. You see, I show the collusion between the Minister of Finance and the Prime Minister and all them. I mean, that business together. I want you guys know that from my platform. Business together, foundation, politician of all type of foundation and shell company and all this stuff. And as we go further, we're going to read these things, guys. You have the documents. Tomorrow, I will be reading out Horace Chang WikiLeaks file. I read out Babsy Grange WikiLeaks file. Tomorrow, I'll be reading out Horace Chang WikiLeaks file. So you could see what kind of background, what kind of background the Minister of National Security have. Then you question yourself, is this why Jamaica is #1 and the murder country in the world? Is it Jamaica the #1? Is it? Why? Let me also ask, can a man with such background lower crime? Or he really want to? Because normally crime benefits a certain people, you know, that have a certain mindset. So tomorrow on this platform, I'll be reading out Horace Chang file. Just like I read out Babsy Grange file and tell you, say, are two Dons, gang member, gang leader, not no regular member, are two gang leader dead in a car, 2 different car that is registered to Babsy Grange. I read that for you on this platform. 2 separate gang leader from the one other gang in Spanish Town, dead in a 2 different car registered to Babsy Grange. I read that from WikiLeaks, right? It dead people. All them think they did it. So according to WikiLeaks, it seems as if Babsy Grange is a Don. I must say Babsy Grange can buy a car, gang, yeah, buy a gun and sit and give them too. Why 2 different car, 2 different gang leader? I not talk about no regular gang leader. 2 of them dead in a car that is registered to Babsy. You're right, Honorable Babsy Grange. It's time, people. This information out there and on this platform, I will find it and throw it out there to you guys. So Babsy Grange, according to WikiLeaks, she's a gang leader. Right? That's what WikiLeaks, that's the light that WikiLeaks shed on Babsy Grange. And she have no problem. So Horace Chang, I will read Horace Chang file tomorrow morning on this platform, people. So you guys can see clearly and know more about your Minister of National Security. Yeah, man, you all need to know about this honorable man. The most right honorable. We're going to read about him tomorrow some more. And you understand me? On this platform, we are kicked them out there when I wasn't holding nothing. Eh? Dans and Danet running Jamaica. Daisy Magazine. Can you imagine, sister? Man. People, look here. You know, if you go to school to find out who fund the gang, are they done? Reflect back to the video we just, one documentary just go on at Jamaica the other day. One brother from England go interview some criminals at Jamaica, some youth with guns. And you them cover up their face and them talk to the man. You guys never watch that video on YouTube? Me know enough to watch that video on YouTube where the man left from all the way to England, the black brother, go in at the heart of the gangster then with them gun and their face cover up. And trust me, they might tell the man everything. But when I was reading about Babsy file on WikiLeaks, you know what came to mind? The youth said, in the video say, any man fund the gang is the Don. They said the youth them can't afford gun and nothing at all. So if you can't afford gun, you can't afford car, you can't afford nothing. So who fund the gang are Don. So me I read about Babsy Grange, I say, So what I say right, I say Babsy Grange are Don. You buy car, 2 different gang leader people. I'm not talking about Batman, gang leader, so 1 gang leader dead. I think the next one rise up as a leader and he dead in a car where both car was registered to the minister. So according to what the youth are saying in the video documentary, Babs is a done. And according to WikiLeaks, she's a done. So tomorrow, we're going to go down now, Oris Chang. I'm going to read out them file one by one. If you name in a WikiLeaks, I'm going to read out that backside there. So someone don't care, I'm travel, go foreign, and don't want to lead people and give people order. And so much of they are foreigners, so manage to come at them at people place and be able to themselves so we can and keep a travel document so we can travel back and forth around this world without Uncle Sam look pan we and the feds look pan we. We have the Minister of National Security who have never seen him come to America yet. Andrew and the other man, Mr. Compare. So you understand me? Andrew and Anthony Anderson come up here. And the last time Andrew and Anthony come up here, them come up here and said, boy, they might bring a list of Jamaicans overseas who are sent machine go back to Jamaica. Remember, them say them have a list of Jamaica who are sent fire stick go back to Jamaica and them come meet this and that and now they're going to work and now we're going to lower. People, if he's a gal bush, such man come. A gal in Kobe come meet, man. Kind of make no sense. Come and see nothing yet. How come that not bear no fruit? How come that not bear no fruit? And moreover, the man never have to come up as so if he want to give them information to the feds. He never have to come up as so people. A girl bush them come on taxpayers' dime. So when you come up, man Anthony Anderson come up, Chan couldn't come at the time. They say have a big list of Jamaicans overseas that commit crime against the country, sending back weapon back to Jamaica. At the time, I say, yeah, boss, gone, yeah, man, do a good job. I say, people, PR stunt of a PR stunt. Believe, say, me no obey man, but me can't. A girl bush the man come, man. Girl bush them come or come shop a foreigner something on the dime. I style them and style the people. I pay style and style all the way. Me I tell them, man, either girl bush come or come shop or something. Come up here, come give what feds. Because at that time, here Rattigan, I do a video, and Rattigan said that's not the way or you do it. They look at press conference when claims them have and all them thing. But remember, Will Rattigan on him show say, and so you do it, that's not the proper protocol. Or they never remember Will Rattigan and say on him show say, that's not the right way how you do those things. That's not the set of people you meet. That's not how you dish out the thing. That's not how you do it. So all of that was like a circus and a PR stunt for vote. Just like when ban the ambassador, the US ambassador, if you come to Jamaica because the man is from the Pride community, because they want deny diplomatic immunity to the ambassador boyfriend. The whole time you know say you're going to sign some more agreement. We want to know, boys, what's Snagaboo song there? What's Snagaboo song? Hey Earl, sorry Merle, Snagaboo, you need to remix a song there, youth. Because that song they're relevant from the moment you do it. It'll come every day, it'll come more and more. Snagapos, if you hear me, go on, Snagapos, go and go remix a song there. Go and go remix a song there, youth. But you might think, say, boy, now get a fight, but better stand up for something. Mix the song Snagapos. Remix the song Snagapos. Say, Andrew, unless I bring it to reality, not even the labor at them, they know. And the labor at them get caught off guard. Eh? Any little boy can soon start come to school now and believe, say, him a girl and going to the girl bathroom. People, it happen in California. Remember them place, I see them thing there. And you cannot say nothing because they have the law, the hate speech law to protect them people. You understand me? The action plus the law to protect them. And it's not because of Jamaica said, boy, we reach at this milestone and this crossroad, we want to make this change. So let's do this as a people. It is Europe who will take money from. Andrew Owners, take Europe, sell out the bat. Take money from Europe, sell out the bat. I understand, so the world is changing, but let Jamaica do it on our own. Let us take ourselves there. Not Europe's standard. Because black man have a black man walking on their hands all over the world instead of on their feet. They are the biggest threat to civilization of us. And are moving forward, my people. Thank you guys so much. As a people, manners and respect. Them boy are too corrupt and now take a foot off of their neck. Because Jamaica have a change, man. After they not buy Jamaica. Jamaica for change, man. Give thanks to everybody in the comment section. You human rights activists who in the comment section. The whole of who comment for righteousness, who are human rights activists. And not just blogger alone. You may say, how much time I tell you say blogger and nothing without Uno? How many times I tell you say we are nothing without you guys? You guys are the real human rights activists in the comment section and you don't even know it. Debbie and the blogger them are putting on a comment, on Debbie and the blogger them are putting in the knowledge too. Yeah, enough education we get from that's why on this platform, everybody's a student. Nobody is a teacher over yourself. The whole of we learn every day. Guys, thank you for watching this video. I really, really appreciate you guys for coming on board. You know, thank you guys for watching this video and share it if you think somebody if you hear it. Manners and respect. Guys, thanks. We say we can big up some of the people and we take the time out and go hang out here. So, yeah, man. Every seat you want in the house. Wagwan Bugatti Black Manners Daisy Magazine. I will if I love it up. Glad to see you every time. True, loveless, unstoppable, love, real sweet. Wagwan. Tanisha Elliott, good afternoon, and Colin Barnes, manners and respect, you know. I like on the activity in the comment section till it's a shame. BCS Smith, enough love. Ken Roy, Smith, Wagwan, Dan Fox. I'm a neighbor, you know. Dan Fox, Wagwan youth. My neighbor, Dan Fox. Foreign them and they live same way, but I'm a neighbor. Trust me. Respect me youth. Every time. Yeah, man, them youth they know me family, me know them family, know me mother, me know him mother. Him go Jamaica the other day. My mama say, Dan Fox, go look for her. I appreciate your youth for that. Bless up. Big up mother, Miss Party. Enough love. Yeah, man. Styling the people. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, Dan Fox, if you link up in a long time, we not chat Dan Fox. Come on, youth. A long, long time, man. Sure. Jesus, Dan. One other is under the radar now because Babsy and Wheatley is falling, is falling. There is feeling their gets. Something like that. One other, may I tell you, one other man dead with car at Babsy night people. Tomorrow I'm going to reach and stop them out. They are public people. These are public information, you know. These are not something I build up, you know. Me not come with breaking news, you know. I like the breaking news. Me not like it, people. Me like to tell you stuff we out there already want to know, see. I'm go search them and find them phone. I read for you guys. So bless myself, Tanisha Ellis and Anna Vic. Anna Vic Wagwan. Enough love, man. Enough love. Enough respect and manners to each and every one. Wellness warrior. Sophia. Wagwan, Sophia. Sure. Cynthia B. Kiki blessed. Kiki blessed. How you doing? Miss Evan Bradford. Miss Evan Bradford, just want to send manners and respect to you, family. Enough love. Faye Wagwan. Faye Delany. How you doing? Vin Clark. Wagwan Vin. Sylvia Garden. Labor right, me know no there, and I say, boy, what the backside me just do? I want Carlos I tell me a while ago. You mean say me go vote him and ready to turn in a batty, man? Me know say no family there have no more open right now as on a Senegal go no family. Mama said, listen this. You see all the while me I tell you say no vote for that man there. We no go hear what Carlos I say. The man said out to the batty. I want the backside there tell me say, Lord Jesus Christ, God, me never. Lord God. Surrender, hear what me I hear you. Lord God, I'll repeat them, not Jesus Christ. And then the Bible that talk about them, and not the Bible that talk about ma. Lord God. Me say, Mezine, hey, Harvey Wagwan. Nadia Wagwan. I love Biasip on the platform. Veronica Gale. You there too? Gigi Jones. Manners and respect to each and every one. Van, you know, I just try to big up everybody. And anybody name me a call because sometimes, you know, I take the time, people. And I have the mouse. I get the mouse so I can school better. Mouse, there's someone who know find the mouse. So people, Ivan Bradford, And everybody were there on the platform. Everybody were there, man. Everybody were there, man. Real Jamaican and some uno are not Jamaican, but uno love the corner, love the accent, love the people, love the language, just love the vibes, love the energy. Just like Rachel, our late Rachel Brown on this platform. She have never been to Jamaica, but late Rachel Brown was so active over here for years. And we lost Rachel, people. May her soul rest in peace. Thank you guys for watching this video so much. I am Jamaican Carlos, and I'm out.
Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives. Wealth is grabbed into the greedy, grubby hands of those who get fat on the toil and labor of good people. Corruption benefits, only temporarily, those who participate in it. Everyone else is a victim of the theft, the deceit, the dishonesty, and the lies that corruption feeds on. You need to know that a corrupt person is stealing from you. Corruption is filthy work and despicable acts of treachery done under the table and behind closed doors. Corruption is a disgusting shame. Corruption keeps a nation back from true development and from progress. Wise investors steer clear of a corrupt environment. They would rather put their resources into a place where the playing field of opportunity is equal for all and not bent towards feeding the financial lust of corrupt, lying, cheating, thieving politicians and government officials. How many wonderful development projects have been lost because the investors didn't want to do business in a swamp of evil? When those great projects go to another nation or to some other place, we all lose. Believe me when I tell you that corruption steals from you, it steals from all of us. Corruption plunders the nation's wealth. Corrupt people compromise on truth, equity, and fairness, choosing instead to feed off the short-term benefits of crookedness, exploitation, and financial perversion. Corruption is not just a personal matter, it's a culture. It's a way of life, not just for individual people, but for companies, communities, governments, and nations. Corrupt nations, hiding behind large companies, will seek to invest in other weak nations in order to take over the assets of the nation that they've invested into. They will provide financial loans to a nation for the much needed infrastructure, and they will do it with assets that they provide. They will sign contracts by lining the pockets of rotten government officials who participate in this kind of corruption and are then held hostage by their own deceit and greed. Corruption is nothing less than a form of theft and national robbery. A corrupt person steals from everyone in society.